What's going on, folks? What's going on? What is up? What is going on? Woo! Folks, fired up and excited. I definitely want to welcome you guys to the premiere of YouWealth, the three-part series exclusively right here in our community in a perfect world. I'm your producer, executive, CEO, founder of YouWealth. This three-part mini-series, guys, where I'm just going to be literally going in and showing you literally how this funding project through this company called CoopCrowd has just been literally, folks, money just falling from heaven, pouring down to all of us in this community with us only doing two simple steps. And guys, I'm not here to bring any hype. I'm just here just really gonna just show you literally how you and I and all our friends, family, and local communities all over the world from four corners of the planet can all come together, and we all are doing something small. Literally, everyone's doing just a one-time contribution, and how we're all receiving a lot over and over and over again. So I definitely want to make a disclaimer, folks. If you see this as something like an illegal pyramid scheme or some type of network marketing scam, first off, this is not network marketing. This is not direct sales. This is not MLM. Has nothing to do with that. There is no numbers game that we do. There is no chasing family and friends. There's no selling anything. There's no recruiting whatsoever. There's not even any explaining. We have a system 20 years in the making that's literally generating all this income that we're making over and over again. We're not looking for the hope they do it. We're literally moving this forward with people that willingly look to do just a one-time 2 steps. Now, guys, understand, money is trying to get to us quicker and faster than we think with all the different bells and whistles that are involved. I'm not going to get into all of those. I'm going to save that for a corporate presentation that we have that's literally in everyone's back office and through the live calls. I just want you to see the money. I want you to see the simplicity. And most importantly, I want you to see the solution of the simplicity. Now, guys, listen, let me go over here because I'm a visual person. Guys, we literally have money pouring into us just like this faucet here. Imagine money pouring into us consistently, constantly, over and over and over, and it don't stop. You can walk away from this, do your 2 steps, do the simplicity, and the money just keeps coming in. Even if and guess what? It don't even come in like this. It comes in like this, folks. Everybody is receiving money over and over and over again. So not just my causes, everybody causes. Guys, get ready for YouWealth. Folks, so let me go back over here. I'm going to share my screen here and just go right into the first part of this series. So let me share my screen because I just want to cover just a few things right before I get into the money, because this is what this is all about right here. So you guys can see me here. You see my screen. So let me just break down and let you know what CoopCrowd is about. CoopCrowd is the world's first cooperative crowdfunding system and the first system to turn our giving into our own receiving. We split each donation to help multiple causes instead of just one. That is the power and the ingenious, folks, of CoopCrowd. So literally, this is how it works, and this is what you saw just when I used the faucet. So instead of just one person receiving funding, everybody causes are receiving funding simultaneously, instantly, all the time, over and over and over. So it's not like when I had these things queued up, even though these guys did some phenomenal results in raising funding for these prospective focuses. When JJ Watt raised over $41 million, I love the power because it shows that when the community comes together, that's where the money is. We're literally coming to our own rescue, okay, into the global community. And now instead of this focus that JJ Watt did a crowdfund for, just receiving $41 million, think about that $41 million now coming to your cause, also coming to my cause, also coming to your friends' causes and their friends' causes, to your local church or to the global church community, to any fraternity, sorority, foundation, nonprofit, business, real estate project, okay? It doesn't matter, folks, because here again, okay, another focus is Ashton Kutcher. $20 million were raised, but the only ones that benefited was just the focus that this particular crowdfund was raising funds for. Not that I'm being insensitive to the Ukrainians, because we all know what's going on in Ukraine, still praying for them, hoping things just, continue to get better as that situation unfolds. But $20 million is exciting. I believe it's now up to like 25 to 28 million. But what if that 28 million was also servicing my causes, servicing your causes, everyone that's needing funding? Because as you see, I had these slides queued up. People are looking for funding, folks, and there's a Goliath out there. See, not everybody has access to an Ashton Kutcher. Not everybody has access to a JJ Watt, right? But the Goliath that's out there, folks, is 85% of people that are looking for funding, regardless if they're looking for funding through maybe just holding rallies or doing events, okay? 85% of people don't hit their funding goals. And even greater than that, 65 to 70% don't even cross over 25% of whatever the goal that they're trying to achieve is. Guys, that's a heavy line. That's not from D Ford. Those are the actual documentations of how often people receive the actual funding that they're looking for. But if I go back to this again, if it's a situation to where not only as we're receiving donations, that you receive a donation, I'm receiving donations. The local community is receiving donations. Girl Scouts are receiving their donations. Boy Scouts, different types of veterans foundations, the LGBTQ community, the homeless, whatever it is, guys. Now in this community, as we come together, okay, everyone doing a little, and everyone now is going to be able to receive a lot, okay? And that's what YouWealth is going to show us. So let me go right here into, right here we go. So I'm right here, guys. Now this, although this is just for demonstration purposes, but as you see up here at the top, I have YouWealth. You see that? YouWealth, right? I named this after the 3-part series. Everyone receives a donor key and an entire system just like this, where it keeps track of all your data, it keeps track of all your funding and all your donations, where you literally have access to this money instantly. You don't have to wait, okay? And the only part that I'm not gonna be doing that we would do in an actual live active account is the purchase of the 3 tokens. Because all anybody has to do ever is the purchase of 3 $25 tokens, and you would just give those 3 tokens to one each to 3 individuals, okay, that do the exact same thing, folks, and instantly you're gonna receive money. Let me go to my board here real quick, okay, and literally show you, before I actually show you through the back offices, really show you how it unfolds here on the board. So remember, all anybody ever does is 2 steps. Okay, 2 steps. Okay. 2 steps. What are those 2 steps? You're going to purchase 3 $25 tokens. 25, 25, 25. Okay. That's step number 1. Okay. Step number 2 is you're just going to give these 3 tokens to 3 others that are going to do the same. And folks, that's step number 2. You are done. You do nothing else. You do no more out of pocket ever again for life. From this day forward, once you do the 2 steps, you are done. And yet you're going to continue to receive donations, funding over and over and over again. The beauty of that, the ingenious of that, the solution of that, folks, instead of us now sort of like being every man for himself, you know, people are starting a business, it's every man for himself. People are starting an online business, starting an affiliate marketing business, starting all these types of things they're trying to do to generate money, doing Forex, doing real estate. It's every man for himself. What if now there's a system that has monetized us coming together as a community and also has monetized us giving? Because the silver bullet in receiving is what? Is giving. Well, guess what, folks? Literally, what this company does is monetize your giving. Now, you're not having to do the 2 steps next week. You're not having to do the 2 steps again next month. Once you do the 2 steps, you do nothing else ever. Did he say ever? Ever, folks. From this day forward. That goes for you. That goes for your 3 friends. When they do the 2 steps, when their 3 friends do the 2 steps, when their 3 friends do the 2 steps. The beauty of it now is that the contributors, like in other fundraising events and rallies, where they're always holding rallies maybe once a year. I know there's like a 5K run for some of these foundations that are looking to raise funds. Girl Scouts always doing the springtime or setting up their little kiosks to sell the Girl Scout cookies every year. And that's what they do. But what if now, when donors donate and other donors that donate, not only does the funding go to the nonprofit or the church or the charity or the real estate project, but also the donors themselves receive funding instantly, simultaneously, over and over and over again from their one-time contribution. Guys, this is YouWealth. This is what we're fired up and excited about. And this is what I mean. Money is just trying its best to be poured on you. My only challenge to ask, the same thing Tom Brady asked, are you in? Are you in, folks? I got a real quick video that I want you to watch from my man Tom Brady, and then we're gonna go ahead and go on to segment number 2, which is in the next video. But I wanted to end this with this video right here. 1 second.
Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, we talked about it. I got another 10 years left, maybe 15.
Not that. This is big. What do you think? Are you in?
You know what? Call everyone.
Hang on a minute. How dare you call this number? Okay, I'm in. Whatever. Who's that? That was my mom. What's up? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm in.
I'm in. Hey, Arthur, I quit.
I'm in.
T-Bone,
Is the downstairs toilet again? Hello, Tom. Doggy coin? Sue, Mark.
Are you in?
I'm in. Yeah. This last one might be tough.
Nah, he loves you.
Why we skip at the dentist? This guy. First, even if you wanted to come back, we wouldn't take you.
Yes, you would. Yeah, we would.
You're right, we would. What's up?
I'm getting into.
Guys, are you in? Are you in to YouWealth? Okay. Sharing my screen here. I've sort of already jumped ahead. Get out of here. Move it over. All right, guys, I've sort of already jumped ahead. Remember, as I showed you. So when you give it forward, folks, the moment you gave it forward here, let me stop the share. Y'all see this $26, right? You see that 26, okay? Let me stop the share. When you gave it forward with this token, folks, you are instantly gonna receive $8.75. When you give that token, you are literally gonna receive instantly $8.75. When you give this third, your final token, $8.75. Notice, you're not selling someone to take your token, you're giving them a token, so then it opens them up to receive unlimited donations from this day forward. And they're gonna do what? The exact same thing. This person's gonna do what? Purchase 3 $25 tokens, step one. Then they're gonna do step two. Do what? Give their token to a person, to 3 others that are gonna do what? The exact same thing, just like you did. They are done, you are done, okay? When you do your 2 steps. That's all anybody does. And literally just as you receive 875, 875, 875, which totals out to 2625, okay? Totals out to 2625 there. The same thing happens to you. The same thing's gonna happen to your friends. The same thing's gonna happen to their friends. But what I'm gonna literally show you, as your 3 people were doing their 3 tokens and getting their 26, you were also receiving funding each and every time. Over and over and over. Guys, I'm not hyping that. I'm not exaggerating that. In segment number 2, I'm literally gonna go, and the 3 people that I put under YouWealth here, this is still, we're still in YouWealth. Let me go to YouWealth personal team. You see here, I put in YouWealth 2, 3, and 4, and I'm gonna go into their accounts and do the exact same thing that we just did for YouWealth here with this account, okay? So guys, appreciate you guys watching segment 1. Go to segment mini series 2 and watch the continuation of this actual visual mini series of YouWealth money coming to everyone and not just funding coming to one person, as these particular funding platforms and projects do, where it has everyone fighting over donations. Now we're coming together collectively and we're all receiving donations together instantly and simultaneously. See you guys in the next segment.